folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated. Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
Good morning, afternoon, good evening. How's it going, everyone? Nice to be back. My name's Gentsla, and welcome back to the stream. So I'm a little bit late. I'm just a little bit busy this morning, so I've got things that I have to get onto, things I got to do. So thank you so much for coming and tuning in. Good morning. Ease off doing its own thing. I haven't actually checked the charts. I literally just turned everything on. And I'm going to get into it now, so we can do that together. There we go. Okay, let's check it out. First of all, we now have an amazing indicator here. Does all the gaps and stuff. Yes, it's slightly inaccurate just because of the time. So yesterday's gap was between, I think it was 459 and 6. Let's see what today's is. Today, closing 604, 745 open. It's perfect today. Okay, I've got some gapping to the downside, which is good, which means highly likely that it's going to gap down even further, a little bit. Then what we had now on DXY is we have perfect equal highs. So if you see from over here, there, we have nice equal highs. Whether it's for now or for later for London, doesn't matter. And then what we're going to have is, again, wherever this arrow goes to with price, and it's going to come back. That's what we want. Where's my 259? Yeah, arrows are good. Let's go look at this side. $259 on. Well, I'm doing GBP first. Euro. I still actually do this until, of course, it's habits, but until it gets set up by the indicator itself. So we have 604. That candle right there. 745. So opening gaps on the sell side today. Lovely. What happened overnight? Is anyone trading overnight? Good morning. Just go up at 2 a.m. You monster. I know I stayed up last night to take a trade, and I took a losing trade on US 500, but then I took a winning trade. I'll show you now where it was. Because I was drifting off to sleep, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna take my second one now, and then just drop the stop loss a bit further up, to the place where I thought it wouldn't go to, and it didn't go there. So that was good. Let's go GBP. For closing. So GBP actually needs a full buy side. That's interesting. You see what I mean? Yeah, GBP needs to fill the buy side. Where's the MMG? It's up here. Okay, so we're in buys this week. Where's MMG for euro? It's down here and up here. It's more likely that it would go down to fill this first, because there's still a whole bunch of unfilled sell side. Let's go check AUD. Sitting on yesterday's Hong Kong gap. $604. $745. So also buy side. Opening gap. That little 50% there, it's perfect. Like, have a look at that. It's good. It's close. Where are we now in time? Still got a couple of minutes. So good. While that happens, I'll explain to you what happened. So after tapping, after price came up here last night, there is a big gap down here that has been set. Okay, it's literally an actual gap in price now. There's a little bit that's unfilled on the sell side from here to here. Okay, so if you go into real trading hours versus electronic trading hours, what you'll see is that gap is in place. We have the MMG, which got tapped to and then took buy side over here. So after this, I was expecting that price would actually come to this fair value gap and then carry on filling this in and then go up. But it didn't do that. It went higher. So it actually stopped me out here. And then, of course, we had our 12. So that's in price already. We have our 12 to 1. And what I did was as price is pushing up over here, I took a trade and I put it on the opposite side of that Hong Kong gap. It almost stopped me out. How close was that? That was very close. And then I basically just made back the amount that I lost. So not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But it worked out. If I was actually trading that, where would I have gotten in? So the high would have been taken. Okay, I would have then had to wait for a market trade. Didn't happen there. It happened over here with a fair value gap. That would have been my trade right there. Targeting sell side. That would have worked out beautifully. But it didn't. I wasn't awake at that time. I literally was asleep. Oh, I literally like banged in the trade and then like couldn't stay awake anymore. I was like, I can't. I literally can't. And then yeah, sorry, I forgot. Don't let me forget the music, guys. Don't let me forget the music. Let me drop this down. There we go. Something different. Anything on the sell side that needs taking? No. It's interesting today. I'm kind of conflicted on euro because I see all of this liquidity over here. So if you see right there, all that liquidity over there. And if you zoom in on that, what you'll find is that there's a whole bunch of like perfection in price. That one was snapped, but still, this is IO Fed, so institutional order flow integral. To go lower, so looking at that's like is a possible target. Going higher in price, there's all of this imbalance that was created during London. I just wonder what time that swing was. Let's have a look. 250, 310. And of course, because we're above the Hong Kong gap and we're targeting the gap, you know where price is going. Yeah, no, you won't find TradingNUT. It's a personal one that was created in our Discord by a legend. The gap that you drew from 604 to 8, it's the end dog. It's the opening gap on the currencies. Time correlated. So we take DXY and you see what time their gap is, and then you cross correlate that onto whatever pair you trade. Cheeky. So I'm just running through the currency. I have to go through every single candle, make sure I haven't missed any. That one there was not filled. Up here on euro, there's a void between, what's the price, 0723 and 0725. Which is funny. Very funny. Just makes me laugh how precise these markets are when you get to see it over and over and over again. Not master of trading yet, but still working on myself. Closing candle. All of this whole wick over here. Oh, what does GU say? What's GU telling me? Still got 3 minutes. Got there. One. We might leave that in the Asian AM. What does AU say? AU says sell. AU says mega sell. Oh god. That's huge. If you have your AU open on your broker, have a look at that. Have a look between I don't know what's the time of this broker. I don't know, because I never look at the time of the broker. Is there anywhere we can find information? Yeah, you can watch the video that we made with TRADINGNUT. It's called the Hong Kong Gap. It's taking opening gaps and then correlating the range onto other pairs. So this is an idea. Obviously, opening gaps are not my idea, but cross correlating them onto other pairs, that's my idea. Let's see what we have. We have now, it's 2:59. If we go underneath, I actually might be getting ready to sell, like immediately. This candle closes. I'll be getting to a sell. It hasn't broken structure yet. So structure is here. This is the one I was talking about. Today, I'm looking short because we're above this gap over here. GBP, we're within the gap right now. So I said I'm kind of conflicted. And I want to at least see it go to the bottom of this gap. Or to the top. So what we're looking at is either here or here. I'm just going to close 50% of it and move this just above break even. If it wants to go higher, then that will allow us the opportunity for a re-entry. If not, it's okay. Two pip spread on EU. No, 2 pip spread. Don't like it. But that is a for sure. I'm gonna go even higher. Come on, give me a better entry price. Tony, you see my process now, yeah? Yeah. It's SMT, it should. It should drop, but let's see what DXY is doing. Yeah, DXY is going up. Gonna go fill that gap, baby. Let's go. This far in profit at this small of a trade, what's happening is that it literally takes this much distance from 91 to like 85, 84, to become break even. After that, it's profits. I want to see it just rip. It's giving me slyness. I'm putting my stop down. Every week full margin, bro. Every week. Yeah, GBP is broken. So if you see on the side here, GBP has broken this candle here. It's highly likely that it should pull back, which means everything else should follow. DXY though is kissing the bottom of its gap. Yep, GBP just filled in its fair value gap right there. It should crash from like this minute. What's the time? If it doesn't do it, then we'll be in the wrong side. Actually, yeah. That's so unfortunate. It's gonna go higher. Unless, of course, it's just one of those EU days where it's dodgy. You can have both. You can have both. Like I said, this buy side, right over here. This is a fat draw. That's why I was a bit suspicious. Time wise, we're sitting right now on 902. getting myself ready. AU is actually, look at that. Look at all of this on AU right there. That's draw. I see that as just fat draw. Taken. Oh, sorry, I haven't been in the chat. You seem like it had no respect. It will have respect for it later on. They're just creating distance right now. And they're setting up the Hong Kong gap. So we might see in the next few minutes, I'm literally talking like the next couple of minutes, is that price going to rip and then start making its way back. And if it doesn't do it, that's fine. That's Asia done. And you just wait for London. Exactly. What trade manager? Your trade? Yes, it's very useful. Without it, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, we just reached the equal highs now. That's what those two lines there are for. DXY has not reached it though, so it's going to rip a little bit higher. It's on the MQL5 market. You literally don't have to calculate your lots and stuff. It does it for you. Why I have it? Because you can see my train style is literally, it's so quick. It's get in and it's minutes and I'm out. Did I get stopped at? Yeah. I'm expecting something to happen soon though. Because now we have a whole bunch of lows under here. We have all of this on the sell side, right over here. It has not been taken over here. And we've just come in, we're about to burst this liquidity. And I'd like to see this, just snap it, and then go and immediately start running down. One, two, three, one more higher. One more minute. I'm just waiting for the Hong Kong 50. And then we're going to have our Hong Kong gap on the sell side. Yeah, Hong Kong gaps on the sell side. Not yet. Yeah. Hong Kong is ripping higher. Interesting. With all of that sell side. With all of that sell side. I wouldn't have expected it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here, we have the Hong Kong. Okay. Now, there is a lot of sell side residing underneath here. Or this whole leg is just sell side because it's not been balanced. So what you might be looking at is they're going to take that and then reverse it. DXY. Yeah, DXY has taken these lows over here. Gone to 5 minutes. It's 50% filled, 50% filled. It's pushed higher. I'm expecting this to go even higher. GBP's just created equal highs. UD has come out to fill all of this chop that was in here. Well, the sell side's viable. Hong Kong gap set, you can see there. Here, the Hong Kong gap's just been set. Now it needs to be filled with DXY opening range in the bottom. So that's why I insta pulled the trigger when I saw the Hong Kong gap. If you run this in replay, watch how the candles act right over here. Okay, watch how they respond. So that's what time are we now? 56, 57, 58, 59. Now watch how this first candle acts. See that? It's indicating it wants to go lower and then ripped higher. And then we had the next candle. And then we are back where we are now, which is coming down to fill the sell side. But now for some reason, Euro spread. What's going on? Oh, here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Present, share, window. So just look at the spread right now. Like, why is it? It was higher. This was more. It was like literally like 0.6 pips. That was interesting. Are you sure about that? Which means that entry, that fair value gap in price, you see there, that fair value gap, put it here for you. And let's go. Yep, G's also got a beautiful fair value gap right over here. But it might just run. As in like go there really fast to these lows. Let's see what the 5 tick has to say. Let's go. Oh, exactly. Yes, how's everyone been? How's your nights? Or your day, or your morning, whatever it is. Did you see that? You saw that, right? Looked like it glitched. That was weird. That was so weird. I don't have Instagram, buddy. So we have now a split. So if you see here, we have this high come down to this low. On this one, this high come down to this low. Here we have this one's going higher. If that's leading, what's DXY doing? DXY is trolling, is the news. Let's see if there's new calendar. Today, there's zero news. What about low impact news? No, still no news. In Asia. So you can see what I'm looking at. We have SMT between the two pairs, three pairs. So we have this going higher, we have this coming lower, showing me that euro is weak, weaker. So these two are pushing, and for correlation, it means that this should push as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end my stream soon because got a place to be. We can see what's going on here between the pairs. It's because they're not exactly in sync. I'll show you what I mean. Ooh. This one. Okay, so we have the opening gap at the bottom with Hong Kong gap here at the top. So again, I'm expecting price to come down here. We're opening gap at the bottom, now price is at the top. AUD's just come out of this price range. But I'm expecting it from this Hong Kong gap, well, from this fair value gap, to resist, because there's a clear SMT. SMT meaning this is going lower, this is going higher, while this is going higher, the bottom. So that's going higher, and that's going higher at the top. Breaker structure, GBP is a short. So let me just enter my trade in quickly. Which price are we here? 750. So we are. Five. And I'm targeting the bottom here. Bad things happen. I know, bro. I know. That's okay. Do you know what I feel? I feel like it's whenever I'm in front of everyone streaming, I get this like weird pressure. And it's like, well, I have to kind of like perform in a way. It's strange. Normally I would be finished already. I'd be chilling outside, going to where I have to go. Let's see what DXY is saying. What's DXY telling me? But it's nothing that we can't matter. It's nothing that we can't just always pull ourselves out of. You know what I'm saying? There's always a way. Cheers. Thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support and the love. Champion. Yeah, setting him sell side. 9 pips on AED. Quite a bit of range. GBP. This is still going. So it's third time now. With the distance. 9 pips as well. Euro. Euro's got a long way to go. 10 pips. That's a lot for Asia. TBHG, it just depends on the day. So sometimes you get one pair that is a little bit more volatile than the others. Looks like there's a lot of liquidity on GU at the moment, because how I check that is I look at the spread. And if the spread is widening, it means there's less liquidity for that pair. If the spread gets closer to like 0, it means there's more liquidity for that pair. It means that there's more money in that market. Euro has just been held. Like I said, it looks weaker. I'm actually looking at the other pairs at GBP. I'm waiting for a market structure shift. I want to see if we get it, because then what I might look at. Oh, sorry. I might actually look at double dipping today. So if after this we get a break over here and we get a fair value gap in price wherever it is, yeah, I'll be looking at getting in with that to come down to, again, the DXY, just the top at least, but there ultimately. Again, it depends on what it gives us, what it doesn't. If it doesn't, because we're setting up a square now on GBP. AU looks like it's continuing. There's a lot of liquidity on the sell side, but also there's a lot of unfilled liquidity on the buy side, right over here. So just taking this high, or it's about to, right there. Let's zoom into that. Looking sideways. Honestly, in my opinion, we've crossed the point of no return. I see this as big draw. If it doesn't happen now in Asia, it'll happen in London. And I would want this to be taken to come down here. So let's go out into the 1 hour and you'll see what I mean. So this Hong Kong gap here is unfilled, and that daily is unfilled. This one at the bottom here is also unfilled. Yeah, that's unfilled. These are my big draw points for where price should go. Oh, look. See what you have in store, bro. Just taking that high. Now it's time to get your liquidity, son. Oh, we're going here. Yeah, exactly. It's all keeling over. You can see I'm now in both. But I'm gonna have to go. My problem is I have to go soon because I've got a thing I gotta do. It's actually a photo shoot with my wife because she's pregnant. We're having like a baby photo shoot. So yeah. GU is tapping right on the top of the HKG. EU is going through it. It's almost at the bottom of its relative Hong Kong gap. Hold to 105.15. 105.15. That's far. Tony, why 105.15? On which pair? 105.15. Yeah, because it's gonna go down to the round number. I know. That's what you're going for. We could. Let's do that for fun. Pull it down. I'm just gonna put it to here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take GU off. Or not. It's all going to push down. Let me see what DXY is doing. DXY has just come in to fill here. Where's your 915? This is the 5 minutes, 1 minute. We're at the top of the Hong Kong gap on the DXY as well. Anything that's going to happen, it's going to be from this point. So I'm actually just going to take G off. I'm going to pull this to break even. I'm just gonna let it ride. Ooh, the tops are there. if I were to take partials and then like move this all the way down here and then take partials, could. You gotta lock in profits. But for now, I'm actually timed out. I'm gonna have to exit and I'm gonna have to go, unfortunately. Is this is life. It's okay. We made what, 0.2% today, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We're within the Hong Kong gap right now, so honestly, anything can happen from here. It can go down, it can go up. It just depends on price. I would rather want to come back in London and check out what's going on, to see how it's all happening. Let me just quickly pull up my Blue Guardian. And then I'll present. Let me just remove this. Bang, and I'll present my Blue Guardian. So yeah, I mean, yesterday we dropped down a little bit. We came back. We dropped down today a little bit, and then now we've come back. So we're sitting on. If you're looking at this as a chart, that would look like, well, price is tapping on this line here. It's bound to go up sometime, right? That's what we're going for. But we're almost at 1% again, which is good. And then we'll just keep going. So thank you so much for tuning in today, everyone. You've been amazing champions, and thanks for your support. I really, really appreciate it. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Let's go. Cheers, everyone.